What's up, you guys? It's your boy Nex back with another video. In today's video, we're talking about Willow Smith went on the internet and she basically was questioning why men don't approach women anymore when it comes down to the dating market. I have a couple things to say. If you're one of my subscribers, you know some of the things I'm gonna say, but let's just talk about it. Roll the clip.
Am I just delusional, or people asking other people out on dates is kind of like old school? Like, the last time, I don't even remember. I don't even remember the last time someone was like, hey, would you want to go on a date with me? Like, I'm gonna start saying it again. Okay, yeah, people still hang out in a romantic way, obviously, but like, to explicitly ask someone out on a date and use those specific words, especially someone that you don't really know that well, like, that's like a different kind of thing. Like, would you want to go out on a date with me? Like, when was the last time someone asked you that?
So in the last couple months, I've seen a lot of women make videos on this topic. Let's get right into it. Exhibit A: men don't want to look like creeps. You see, in the modern world, women have made it seem like all men are creeps. That be the problem right there. Just because there are creepy men out there don't mean all of us are like that. But because, women tend to demonize all men, we tend to a lot. I'm not one of those guys that like avoid women and stuff like that, but I know a lot of guys do. Some of my subscribers do. Some people that I know in real life, they do, simply because they say it's less drama, they go through less, they rather be single and not deal with no woman than to have to deal with a woman and go through things. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of men be so terrified of approaching women nowadays because they don't want to look like creeps. Women, y'all have demonized us so much that most men are afraid. Literally, I done seen probably like definitely over 15 videos, 15 different women complaining about this exact thing on TikTok, YouTube, or whatever it is. Everybody done seen the videos of those girls in the gyms, and sometimes when the girl in the gym, there is a creepy guy, but most of the time it was no creepy man. It literally just was a guy who, like, she walked past, he like saw her for a second, kept on minding his business. But the comment section and women was acting like, oh, now he's evil. Why is he looking at you like that? Why is he being creepy when he's just minding his business? Like, if a person walks past you, you're going to glance at them for a second. And we're men. Let's just be honest. If you in the gym and a woman walk past you and she beautiful, you might look at her for a second. That doesn't make it wrong. Because women, y'all do it all the time. Like, one of my coworkers literally just told me about how he was in the gym and it was this big girl that like been staring at him. She walked up to him, started squeezing his muscles, talking about, can you help me work out? When women do things like that, it's, nothing's wrong with it. But let a man just look at a woman that, we're automatically demonized. A lot of people don't know this or don't realize this, but women could be creeps too. I could tell a story. I got a story. When I was in high school, it was a girl that had a crush on me and she was feeling on me, trying to rub her booty on me, just acting crazy, and I wasn't into it. You get what I'm saying? So women could be just as big as creeps as men, but for some reason we're demonized way more in society nowadays. So a lot of these guys out there, they just gave up. They simply just gave up. So that's what Exhibit A is. Ladies, if y'all stop demonizing men, saying that all men are just like the minority that are very bad, you get what I'm saying? Like, speaking on demonizing men, I just seen a Instagram reels, and it was a wife mad at a husband because the husband wanted to change his daughter, which is like a newborn, like a baby, can't walk, none of that. But because he was willing to change his daughter, that was a problem. Like, do y'all not get the hypocrisy? Like, what's wrong with the way of y'all thinking? This man, this is his daughter. What is wrong with him changing his daughter? Even if you right there or not right there. You get what I'm saying? They demonize all men because all men are pedophiles. All men are misogynists. All men are evil. All men are rapists. That's what a lot of y'all be saying on the internet. So a lot of guys out here, they just gave up. I'm not one of those men. I still do approach girls, but I only approach girls when they give me the alley oop. And for my men out there, I know what I mean, bro. Girls will set you up for success. You know, they will give you choosing signals, cues that, yeah, I'm interested in you. Go ahead and approach me, or go ahead and ask for my number, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they shoot their shot. Like, a lot of guys don't realize this, but girls are just as bold as men sometimes, for real. Sometimes that could be a red flag. Sometimes it's not. But let's move on to my second point. So my second reason why men generally don't really approach women a lot modern day is simply because a lot of women be using us. A lot of women use men for their money, resources, time, and attention. Let's be honest. Who seen that video? If you want my subscribers, have you seen that video of that beautiful black girl who, when she said she went on 6 dates a week for dinner for like 3 years straight just to stack money and not ever have to buy dinner? And she was going out with multiple dudes. How many of those guys you think hit? How many of those guys you think she actually was interested in? No, she simply was using men. That is a privilege, by the way, to be able to do something like that. But she simply was using men just to get free meals. These men, and they wasn't always taking her like to cheap places, fast food, whatever. A lot of these guys was taking her to 5-star restaurants, going crazy, spending $150 on a meal. She getting full lobster, crab, shrimp, you know, freaking seafood boil dinners a couple times a week from different guys. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of men don't want to deal with being used. Nowadays, like, women feel like they're entitled to whatever you build as a man. I had to tell my ex literally yesterday, I told her that, like, I don't owe you nothing. You get what I'm saying? Just because I'm a man and you a woman don't mean I owe you anything. You're not mine. We're not together. I'm not giving you no money. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of my men out there, they simply just gave up when it come down to that too, bro. Why be used? Why pay for another girl, another person to eat when she not even interested? What am I getting in return? I wanna make you my girlfriend. I wanna smash. I wanna whatever it is. I wanna at least grow our connection and see if we're compatible. But no, you just want a meal. How many single mothers real single mothers that's out here bringing their kids on dates for their kids to eat? Or they order, I done reacted to 2 videos like this where a single mother went out on a date and ordered food for her multiple kids and expected the man that was taking out on a date to buy it for her kids. Girl, y'all just met today. This is like the delusion some of these women, I said some, be living in. They don't realize how bizarre that is. I guarantee you, if a man did that to them, like, that man will be dragged on the internet. He broke, he a deadbeat, he this, that, and the third. Let a man go on a date and be like, yo, can you buy my son, my 3 kids meals too? They hungry, they don't got nothing to eat tonight. Like, one of the videos I reacted to, the guy was like, how is that my problem? I just met you today. She was like, you're not gonna, if you want to date me, my kids come with it, but we just met today. So I have to take you out, buy you a steak, and then buy everybody a steak in your family? Get out of here, bro. You get what I'm saying? Y'all be using men. So a lot of them just gave up, man. Let me move on to my third point. For my third point, a lot of women out here, very beautiful women, they be dating multiple guys at once. And let's just be honest. I'll be honest on my YouTube channel. Men, we don't like promiscuous women. We don't like women that try to act like they a man dating multiple people at once. How many girls out here? I had a girl tell me a couple years ago. I was like 22, right? I met up a girl. We went out. We was chilling. So we talking. We having a real conversation. This is one of those honest hoes. Shorty 20. She said she had like 35 bodies. Why you got 35 bodies and you 20 years old? And then she said, yeah, she talking to somebody. So you let me slide into your DMs. We flirting. You let me take you out on a date. And you're talking to somebody at the moment? You get what I'm saying, bro? A lot of these women be talking to multiple guys at once, thinking they men. And let me just say something I've been seeing a lot on Instagram, y'all. Ladies, y'all don't have hoes. There's no such a thing as a woman who got hoes. You're just a hoe for a lot of niggas. You are a hoe. We create hoes. Men can't be hoes unless you literally smashing everything that come your way. You see, I'm a guy that, you know, I'm known by people that's close with me. I do get a lot of women. You get what I'm saying? And my sister actually was mad at me one day because I dumped a certain girl that she liked. And she was mad. Like she said, you a hoe. And I was like, I can't be a hoe. I can understand if I was smashing every girl that come my way, but I only smash the girls that I really want to. For every 5 to 10 girls that holler at me or smooth, a few of them getting rejected. Actually, most of them getting rejected because most of them not my type. They either overweight or too, not smart enough. Maybe they ratchet or just you get what I'm saying? They not my type. And so the very few that's my type, or the ones I holler at and I actually bag, those the ones I smash. Because you see me with a decent amount of women every year. I got a good rotation of women that's all chasing me. You think that I'm out here just smashing every girl, but I'm really not. Men, we can't be hoes. That's not how it works. A woman can't be, a woman can't have hoes. You're just a hoe to a bunch of niggas. That's just how it is. But yeah, that was my third point. A lot of these girls be talking to multiple dudes. You know what? Last year I was talking to a girl, light skinned petite John. And even that happened. I forgot all about that, bro. I asked her what she talked to somebody. She told me the truth. Yeah, I'm talking to him right now. I thought you wouldn't mind though. So you're talking to both of us? I just smashed you. I literally just smashed you like 2 days ago. But you're talking to multiple dudes still? Like, you get what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all men, and this is why y'all lose y'all power. I was talking to my friend the other day, but women are the most powerful creature on earth. But because y'all don't act like women no more, y'all act like men, y'all lose all y'all power. Y'all don't really know how to use y'all power. That's why a lot of women be, they be lost in the sauce lately. Like modern women, not all, but a lot of y'all. Because y'all keep trying to be men, be women. And I guarantee your life will be much better. But yeah, y'all be talking to too many niggas for a lot of these men, especially me. Number 4, here goes another big one. A lot of these girls be acting like it's a privilege for you to even be breathing the same air as them. Have y'all ever met a stuck-up girl that thought she was like Cleopatra or Beyonce or somebody? You get what I'm saying? I done met those type of girls. I done seen girls go out on dates with guys online and they really be like, as you should. I'm a bad bitch, period. Of course he gonna take me out. A lot of women act like it's a privilege for them to even be talking to you. Like they doing you a favor. No, we're both interested in each other. We're both just people. We're interested in each other. We're getting to know each other. It's not a privilege for either one of us to do this. You get what I'm saying? You're not, get off your high horse. And a lot of these women be on their high horse because of all these simps and their DMs gassing them up like they the most beautiful thing to ever grace planet Earth when they really don't be. And even if they beautiful, I said this in a lot of videos, but I really want y'all to grasp this, right? All women are beautiful. This is what I truly think. Yes, there's levels to this. The girl over here may be way more attractive than girl over here, but all women are beautiful. So the average woman is still beautiful. Let's be honest. So you'll have average pretty girls thinking they, the most beautiful girl just because she got a little bit of booty or something. She thinks she the baddest to ever walk this planet when really you're average. A lot of y'all be below average and y'all still got this mentality. Oh, you 45 with 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, but I'm not having sex till marriage. You sound stupid. I'm not dating a guy unless he make at least $1 million a year after taxes. You stupid. You're gonna die alone. Buy a dog, like Kevin Samuel said. Buy a dog. You get what I'm saying, y'all? A lot of y'all act like it's a privilege. I dealt with one girl like that in my whole life. One girl. I call her the obnoxious girl on my channel. And I actually had to give her a lecture, bro, because I did her a favor, drove her home for work, stopped what I was doing, just being nice. I was like, normally I don't be this nice, but she asked me for a favor, and she was just acting obnoxious. So I gave her a lecture. I was like, look, you need to learn how to have some respect, and like you need to learn how to act. You a grown woman. What's wrong with you? Like, who raised you? I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't never lecture a girl like that before. That's the only time. Like, she needed it. Cause she was bugging. Then later on, she apologized, but it was too late. It was too late, man. But yeah, a lot of y'all act like it's a privilege for y'all to deal with men. So a lot of men don't want to deal with all of that. You see how like all these problems that I'm naming are very big problems, and I still got more. I still got one more big problem, big reason why a lot of men don't approach women anymore. But you see, like, the problems just pile up. Just one of these problems existing could convince men not to really approach women like that. So let all 4 and 5 of these problems, you get what I'm saying, bro? Most men don't want to approach girls and have to deal with that. And let's just be honest, a lot of people don't want to be rejected. So even back in the days, a lot of people would be scared to approach their crush because they didn't want to get rejected. So nowadays it's even worse. That goes into my 5th point. A lot of people are antisocial nowadays. With the invention of the iPhone and tablet and social media, a lot of people be in the house way too much. They don't have human interactions enough. So they don't really know how to talk to girls. They don't know where to start. A lot of men, like I had to, one of my sergeants, I gave him advice the other day about this. He was talking about how he got a crush on this girl and he want to talk to her, and I was like, the reason why you so nervous and giddy and all that is because you put her on a high horse. You acting like she's here. She's just a human, just like you. When she take a shit, she gotta wipe her ass. You get what I'm saying? Just like you. She gotta put on both her pants one leg at a time, just like you. So when you start to view women not as these, goddesses and all of that, you start viewing them as just a human like you, it becomes way easier to speak to beautiful women. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of men don't got that skill mastered yet. So, and a lot of men are afraid of rejection. They're afraid of embarrassment. I remember one day, this was years ago, like 5 years ago, literally in 2020, I went to a party. I know I shouldn't have, during lockdown in New York, right? So we're on a rooftop, everybody chilling. One of my homeboys, Trey, he walked up to a girl. He a chubby dude. He be fresh though. He a chubby dude. He walked up to this beautiful girl, tried to get her number. When I tell you she embarrassed him in front of the whole party, what makes you think like I would deal with you? Like, what's wrong with you? Like leave me alone. And New York girls get disrespectful. Girls from New York, they disrespect go here, like out of this world, cussing them out. Nigga, you ugly. What the fuck? Like, it was the worst rejection I ever seen in my life, whether it's in person or on the internet, bro. When I tell you everybody stopped, like the music still was playing, but like it was so quiet. Like everybody just looked at him and he just did the walk of shame like away, and then like 10 minutes later he left the party, called the Uber. But you get what I'm saying? A lot of these girls, they don't even know how to reject the dude nicely. Sorry, I'm not interested. Or don't even have to say sorry, just be like, I'm not interested in that. Have a nice day. Like, I'm talking about specifically women from where I'm from New York. A lot of they cuss you out. Nigga, what the like you know how the memes be like, the worst she could say is no. Not anymore, not these days. With these women from, like, especially if you live in a city like Miami, New York, any like place where there's a lot of people, even white girls be like this sometimes. Most of the time, no. But even white girls and Spanish girls, they all, like, bad bitches just be like that. They'll cut you out. Nigga, what? What makes you think, like, you could holler at me? Nigga, you ugly. Ooh, like, they'll be going crazy on you. So, like, that's another reason why men don't approach women, bro. Like, the average man. I'm not one of them. I still approach women when the woman throws me the alley-oop. Because it's, I got experience in the game. I grew up with too many women, and I did all these things with women growing up, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not afraid of them. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not afraid to approach them and have a conversation. But yeah, so with those 5 reasons, maybe 6 reasons I gave you, that's a lot of reasons why men don't approach women on a regular basis nowadays, and a lot of women be lonely too. That's why a lot of these girls be desperate. For my fellas out here that's having trouble with dating and all that, and they're interested in making that problem better for themselves, just know, like, a lot of these women be desperate too. A lot of these women be lonely too. When you really realize that she could be beautiful as can be, and yes, she got countless men in her DMs, but how many of those men are of value? 90% of them are bums. Let's just be honest. Like, a girl I was dealing with last year, she was flexing the fact that she had so many guys in her DMs. So I told her to open her DMs, right? And guess what? 70% of the guys straight bombs. And then the other 30%, maybe I will only say maybe like a few guys hit her up that actually, had it going on in life. Not saying they got to be rich, but you just can't be a bomb. You get what I'm saying? So, like, and another thing, stop thinking these girls out of your league. You'll see a shorty on Instagram, she'll be a baddie, right? That bitch is broke. That bitch is working at McDonald's. I done seen it with my own two eyes. This girl I went to high school with. Yeah, as you know, like I got adopted. If you one of my subscribers, I finished high school in North Carolina, right? So is this she? I ain't gonna lie, she always been bad. When we was in high school, she was bad. She's still bad as fuck now. But on her Instagram, she looked like a city girl. Like, you get what I'm saying? I just seen her working at Family Dollar like a couple months ago. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not. That's not me trying to shit on her. I know a lot of guys see her and be like, damn, I could never get with a girl like that. Oh no, bro. Shorty working at Family Dollar. She is not better than you. She may act like it on social media, but she not, bro. We all people. Nobody's better than anybody. Right? Fellas, let me know if you agree with my reasonings in this video. Ladies, I hope you took some notes. That way you could, hopefully make the dating game better for both genders. Because it's up to the girls to really make it better. Because men right now, they're fed up. You see all these like singles events going on in Atlanta. It'd be no men showing up. Straight women showing up. 100 girls, maybe one guy show up. And the guy that show up, he's probably a loser. Let's be honest. Or it's probably the CEO that's running it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. I got two big projects on the way. I got a video about Mr. Beast on the way. I just want to talk about his life, how he became successful, lessons you can learn from him. And also, I want to do a video after that on black culture. I want to specifically talk about the Black Panther Party. Well, not party, but the Black Panthers, how they got started, how they really used to protect the black community and things like that. But now they demonize, and a lot of our history is kept from us. We're not taught about that in school. So if you're interested in those two videos, please keep an eye out. Put your notifications on my YouTube channel. You get what I'm saying? If you want to further support me, you could become a YouTube member. I have 3 tiers, and in every tier you get more perks. So just go ahead and click my channel. You could become a YouTube member, or simply, just click the notification bell under the subscribe button. I'm gonna get up out of here. I wish y'all the best. Peace.